Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Sophia and today we're going to be doing a 20-minute everyday full body yoga practice. Okay, we're going to start by standing at the top of the mat and let's just take a nice big deep inhale through the nose and let it go out through your mouth. Maybe doing that a couple more times, but just in your own time. And then inhaling through the nose and closing the mouth out through the nose. Okay, when you're ready, let's take an inhale. Our arms go up overhead. And then we're going to exhale, placing the left hand down behind your side, leaning over to the right hand side. Giving yourself a nice deep stretch in the right side of the body and inhaling coming up and exhaling over to the right, stretching out the left side. Inhaling to come up and exhaling, place the hand back down. Okay, inhaling, arms go overhead. Exhale, hinge at the hips, forward fold, moving the chest towards the thighs. Let's do that again, inhaling to come up, arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold, chest towards thighs. 2 more times, inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, bend in the knees, sending the chest towards the floor. Inhale, overhead, and exhale, placing the hands on the floor, staying down in our forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, and then we're going to exhale, forward fold again, just letting the head go, deepening that stretch. Okay, placing the hands on the floor, we're going to take a big step back to high plank. Inhaling, rolling over the toes, staying for the exhale. We're going to hold for 4 more breaths, engaging the core. Pushing the floor away, remember spreading the fingertips. 2 more breaths. Last inhale, in through the nose. And exhale, let's drop the knees, lower the chest all the way to the floor. Okay, inhale and rolling the chest up, cobra. Exhale, let it go, drop it back down. Inhale, chest come up, no hands, hands lifted. Exhale, pushing the floor away, sending the hips up to the sky in our first downward facing dog. Maybe pedaling out the heels, giving yourself some space and sending that tailbone up towards the sky. Okay, on your next inhale, we're going to come up onto our tiptoes. Exhale, bend in the knees and step it all the way forward up to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, let the head go. Inhale, coming all the way up to standing. We're going to go straight back into our second Surya Namaskara A. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step it all the way back to high plank. Inhale, come up on the tiptoes. Exhale, chaturanga, or dropping the knees. Inhale to upward dog. And exhale back to our downward facing dog. Take an inhale here, coming up onto our tiptoes. Exhale, bend in the knees, walk, step or jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, let it go, forward fold. Inhale, sending the arms up overhead and exhale to close. Okay, we're going to go straight into our Surya Namaskara B. So inhale, our arms up overhead. Exhale, bend in the knees, coming into our chair. Take an inhale here. Then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. And then exhale, planting the hands, maybe jumping back to chaturanga on the exhale. inhale to upward dog. And exhale, send it back to downward dog. Inhale, right leg lifts, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee towards right hand, plant the right foot. Inhale to warrior one. Exhale, sending the hands back down, step it back to high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to upward dog. Exhale, sending the hips back. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee towards left elbow, plant that left foot. Inhale to warrior one, we rise. Exhale, we move forward, planting the hands back down, step that left foot back, high plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Okay, take a big inhale here, coming onto tiptoes. Exhale, bend in the knees, walk, step or jump to the top of the mat. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. Exhale, straighten the legs, close. Let's inhale, coming back into our chair, dropping the knees. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, jump it back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, sending the hips back, downward facing dog. Okay, moving straight into our first flow. Let's inhale our right foot up to the sky. Exhale, bringing the knee towards the right elbow, touch. Inhale, sending it back up to the sky. Exhale, bringing the knee towards the nose. Inhale, sending the right foot back up. And then we're going to exhale, bring the knee towards the left elbow. Hold it here. Then straighten that leg and then lift up that left arm towards the sky, falling star. Taking an inhale here. Bringing the right knee towards the chest, sending it up, back up to three-legged dog. Exhale, bringing the knee towards the right elbow, planting the right foot, rising up to a high lunge variation. We're going to take an inhale here, and on the exhale, we're going to send the weight into the right foot, and we're going to pick up our left foot, coming into our warrior three. Amazing. Maybe placing the hands together at the heart center. Taking a nice inhale here. And then on the exhale, we're going to open it up, our chest to the left-hand side, into our half moon. Flexing that back foot, looking down, balancing, and then stepping it back all the way to our warrior two. Amazing. Making sure we've got good alignment, looking over that top hand, shoulders relaxed. Taking an inhale here, and then on the exhale, reverse the warrior. Inhaling here, and then on the exhale, let's lean forward, place that right elbow on the right thigh, sending that left arm overhead, extended side angle, looking up at that top hand. Finding your variation. And when you're ready, coming back through our warrior two, inhaling, leaning forward, then sending that right hand down. And left arm overhead, opening the chest towards the side, triangle. Breathing here. And on your next inhale, let's send that left hand down towards the mat, placing it on the floor, and then inhaling our right hand up to the sky, easy twist. Opening the chest. inhale here. And then right hand places back down on the floor. Step that right foot back to our high plank. Taking your vinyasa, we meet in a downward facing dog. Okay, let's move to the left side. So take an inhale here, lifting that left foot up towards the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend in the knee, bring it forward, touch the left elbow. Inhale, send it back up, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, touch. Inhale, sending it back up. And then on the exhale, let's bring the knee towards the right elbow, hold here, extend that left leg. Inhale, right hand goes up, fallen star. And on your next inhale, we're going to pick up that left foot, bring the knee towards the chest and then send it up towards the sky. And then on the exhale, bend in the knee, placing that left foot down on the mat and rising up to a high lunge variation. Taking an inhale here. And on the exhale, planting the foot down, sending the weight through it, lifting up that right foot, warrior three. Maybe placing the hands at heart center, steady breath, steady mind, steady body, and then opening up the chest to the right hand side, coming into our half moon. Opening up the hips to the side, flexing the back foot, and then stepping it all the way back to our warrior two. Maybe widening the stance, relaxing the shoulders. Okay, taking an inhale here. And on the exhale, let's reverse the warrior. So left hand goes overhead, maybe tucking the right hand on the inside of your left thigh. Last inhale here. Then we transition into our extended side angle. So left elbow, left thigh, right arm lifts. Maybe placing the left hand on the mat. Opening up the chest. Inhale, coming back through our warrior two. Exhale, extend the front leg, lean forward, sending that right hand overhead. Triangle. Taking a nice inhale here. And on your next inhale, let's take that right hand down, placing it on the mat and spinning the left hand up overhead, easy twist. Taking a nice big inhale here. And on the exhale, placing the left hand down, taking a big step back to high plank and move through your vinyasa. We meet in a downward facing dog. Okay, let's take an inhale here, coming onto our tiptoes. Exhale, bend in the knees, looking forward, big step, walk or jump to the top of the mat, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And inhaling, bending the knees, coming into our chair. And exhale, coming to standing, closing the flow. Okay, let's widen the stance, taking the feet wider than the hips. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, bend in the knees, lower down to Malasana. Inhale, we rise back up to standing. Exhale, back down to Malasana. Inhale to rise. Exhale, back down. One more. Inhale to rise back up. And exhale to lower. So either stay in Malasana Or for those of you who have crow in your practice, have a little practice now with a couple breaths. If you don't normally practice crow, just stay in Malasana and just enjoy that nice deep yogic squat. If you're in crow, taking one last big inhale and exhale, coming out of crow gently. Okay, setting up for Navasana, our boat pose. So maybe making sure you're getting a bit comfier and leaning back, engaging the core, placing the hands at either side of the legs, lifting the legs up to tabletop, maybe straightening the legs. We're going to hold for 3 more breaths. Relaxing the shoulders, 2 more. Engage the core. Okay, last inhale here. And then exhale, we're going to lower down, but only to low boat, sending the hands overhead. Inhale to rise back up to high boat. Exhale to lower. Inhale to rise back up. Exhale to lower. 2 more. Inhale, rising back up. Exhale to lower. We can do it. 1 more. And last time, coming back up. Hold. And then rocking over our backs. Well done, everyone. That was tough but good. We got through it. And then lying back all the way. Let's come into a nice bridge. So inhaling, our hips lift up to the sky. Opening up the chest, engaging the glutes, breathing here. Maybe rolling the shoulders underneath, clasping the hands together, really sending those hips up to the sky, enjoying this lovely back bend, and then lowering the hips all the way down. Maybe doing 1 more, and either coming into the same bridge position, or if wheel is in your practice, sending the hands overhead behind the ears and then pushing all the way up to a wheel, sending the hips up towards the sky. Taking 1 more breath here. And then lowering all the way down. And maybe hugging the knees into our chest. Rocking side to side. Wonderful. Okay, penultimate pose, supine twist. So bring the knee towards the chest, the right knee, and then sending it over to the right hand side, lifting up and over the right hand to the right side, looking over that right shoulder. Taking some nice big deep breaths here. And then bringing the right knee back towards the chest, sending it back down. And bringing the left knee towards the chest and sending it over to the right hand side, lifting that left arm up and around, looking over the left shoulder. Taking a nice big deep breath here. And bringing the knee back towards the chest and sending it back down, Coming into our final pose, our Shavasana. Taking a big deep breath in through the nose and exhaling out through the mouth. Enjoy these last few moments of stillness to absorb the practice. And maybe coming back into the body, taking some deep breaths, maybe wiggling the fingertips and the toes, sending the hands overhead, taking a nice big deep stretch, and then bringing the knees in towards the chest, hugging the knees, and gently coming up with your eyes closed all the way to a seated position, placing the hands on the knees and taking a nice big deep inhale through the nose and out through the mouth. Placing the hands at heart center. The divine magic in me sees the divine magic in you. Namaste. Thank you everyone for sharing this 20-minute practice. I hope you enjoyed it. Have the best rest of your day.